Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to create a repeat pattern in the app Infinite Painter with the help of IBS Painters. So it is confusing to understand, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to create the elements in IBS Paintex and use that elements to create a repeat pattern in Infinite Painter. So for example, this is the teddy bear that I created in IBS Paintex app. So the full tutorial video is available in my YouTube channel. So using that teddy bear, I'm going to create the repeat pattern. So here, for creating the repeat pattern, I just used the pattern canvas type, and here I'm just using the 2000 cross 2000 pixel canvas for this. So once I create the canvas, the repeat pattern canvas look like this. So in Infinite Painter there is a separate canvas for pattern, so you have to use that. So you can see there is no files here, and now when you click on the import and go to the gallery, you will have the images that you saved from IBS Paintex. So here in IBS Paintex, I created this bear. The full tutorial is available. Also, I'll pin the link in the comment section. So place the teddy bear inside the center box, because we're going to move this. We're going to duplicate this layer and we're going to use. So always place inside the leaf. So don't cross that square, because when you cross that square and try to use that, it will crop the image. So always place the elements inside this small square like this. These are the three elements that I'm going to use: one bear and two leaves. And now you can see I'm just duplicating this using the duplicate option. Just click on the layer and we'll have the option for duplicating and duplicate it. Now I'm just clicking and dragging the main three elements at the bottom and making it invisible, because I'm using that layers as a reference. Whenever I need that element, I will just duplicate and use. So now I'm just using this bear layer and making everything invisible. Now using the basic option, I'm going to position this bear as I wish. So for the repeat pattern here, you can place the square elements inside these small square, as well as inside the big square, but it should not go away from the big square. So that's the thing. And here I just placed that bear and I'm placing this leaf like this. So here you don't need to do any extra process for creating the pattern in Infinite Painter. So you just have to arrange the elements. So I just align the elements. I'm not going to merge anything, because we can move anytime we want. And I need one more bear, so I'm just duplicated that. You can see that bear looks cropped in the layer section. So now I'm just placing this bear here. I'm going to use this leaf now. Also arrange the layers based on the position. Like now I want that leaf to be at the back of the bear, so I just move that leaf layer behind the bear layer, and this leaf I want that to be at the top of the bear, so I just place that layer at the top. So now I just need one more leaf, so I just duplicated from the reference layer that we have and just placing as I wish. So we have the main elements or these two teddy bear, and to fill the empty spaces I'm just using this leaf. Duplicate this leaf as well and then place. Why I'm using these layers that I made it invisible at the beginning is because when you place the elements at the intersection of the square, it will get cropped. You can see all the layers, everything looks like cropped. That's because Now after cropping, if you try to move on, only the cropped part of that element will be moved. So don't we cannot use that layer again for creating new layer. So that's why. And here I just duplicated that beer layer and copied, selected using a laser tool, and just copied and pasted it here. So this I just want some more elements to fill this space. So I don't know what to do. So I just created the element just from the texture of that bear skin and adding like a watercolor dots here and there. And if you want to change the color to make some variation, go to colors and you can try all these things like brightening makes it lighter color. And if you want to add some contrast, go for this side. So likewise, you can choose all these um, tools and try whatever you want to get. So that's how you can create some variations in the element. So now I just duplicated that same layer and placing it here. Here, that a circle is inside the square, so it didn't get cropped when I copy and use that layer. That's the reason. So now you can see I just making it lighter, very lighter. Yeah. So everything is okay. Now, if you want to make some coloration to the entire pattern, just click on that circle plus symbol and you can try this curve. When you choose the curve, you can just you can see that curve layer is above all the layer, which means everything will be applied to all the layers. All the details that we are making, the changes that we are making will be applied to all the layers behind that layer, below that layer. So you can see I just tried to change the gamma details. Now changing the red value RGB value, and you can see now I'm trying to change the G value, which means the green value. So likewise, you can change the details, colors, not only to the particular layer, you can change the overall pattern details using this single option. That's why the filter or there is a separate option above that layer. So now I made changes. If you don't want, just make it invisible like this, and also you can reduce the opacity of that layer like this. You can see changing the opacity of this curve layer have significant effect. So I just made minimum opacity, and now I'm going to export. When we export, just use the PNG so that there will be no white background. Only all the elements will be in that. So now I'm just going to create a normal file canvas with the screen size like this, and go to pattern, click on that circle pattern, and here click on the plus gallery, and here we have the PNG image that we have saved. And when you drag on the screen, you will get that pattern like this. You have to adjust the angle just by rotating these 2 points at the corners. Now, if you want to add a color background, you can try, because we have saved the pattern as a PNG. If you saved as a JPG, it will be of white background. We can't change the background color. So always save that as a PNG, and you can change the paper color like this. Now save this as JPG because we want that background color. Now go to this Infinite Painter, and here is our pattern tile that we made using the pattern canvas option in Infinite Painter, and here is our pattern. So I hope this tutorial will be very useful to you. Thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel.